Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to talk to you about two coins. I'm not going to talk to you about settings or how to mine and these things. I'm going to talk to you why I'm interested in these two coins, why I want to try them out, and also there are two different types of coins. The first one out is a coin called Neoxa. You have probably heard of it. It utilizes proof of work and proof of game. That means that gamers who game on their servers will get paid Neoxa, and you can use Neoxa to pay for other games. The second coin out is Aleo. Aleo is a new coin, and it was in phase 3 of its test net back in December. I'm not sure if it have been launched on mainnet, but it's very close to be launched on mainnet. The interesting thing with that coin is that Aleo is said to give GPU miners a second chance. This is based on an article from Tom's Hardware, and I find it very interesting because it's not just about the GPU. You also need a powerful CPU that you can use, but the CPU don't need to be a new CPU. You can use an old CPU. Like the Intel Xeon CPUs. I'm going to come back into this later on in the video. But first out, let's take a look at Neoxa. Now, I like to game, but I don't game much. I don't game to be a pro gamer or something like that. The game I'm most of the time play is Call of Duty, Warzone, and also multiplayer. Neoxa supports three major games actually. The first one is Grand Theft Auto 5, the second one is Rust, and the third one is Minecraft. I don't know Rust very much. Minecraft, of course, I know, but I never played it. But back in my youth, I used to play Grand Theft Auto, especially I think it's called Vice City or Miami or something. So the game I will going to try is the Grand Theft Auto 5 and play on their servers for that. It will be interesting to see how much you can earn while playing the game, and I will make videos that will go to my second category. It's called gaming, and I will post it out there. So it will be interesting to see how much you can earn while gaming and how their network is working on how you can purchase new games based on the Neoxa. Because if you game or if you mine Neoxa, it depends. I earned around 10,000 to 20,000 Neoxa per month when I had some rigs pointed at Neoxa. I don't have anything up and running now. Now it's just the CPUs, but. So that's the thing I want to check out. Neoxa is an interesting project. It doesn't have the biggest gains. As you can see, the price now is very low. I think it has been downward since it was launched. Yes, you see the price has been significantly higher than what it is now. But it is an interesting project. We are still in a bear market, so of course some things have gone up a little bit, but I don't consider that any type of any. It doesn't really shows to be any bull run, and I personally don't think we will be in any bull run before after maybe 4 to 6 months after the Bitcoin halving. First then, I think we will be close to a bull run. Anyway, Neoxa has an interesting use case, so I will be trying out to game on the Grand Theft Auto 5 on their servers, and we will see how it goes. I will make videos on this. So now let's check out Aleo. This is Aleo's webpage, aleo.org. They have an interesting project. They also have a very nice web page. This is one of the things when I look into new coins, and I always visit their web page. If it's a bad setup, it doesn't mean it doesn't then it doesn't really have very big. It can have good developers behind, but I don't think it has that much of resources. This web page is very professional. It's nice. You can see that it interacts probably with some JavaScript included here. When you scroll down, moves, and the menu is nice. The whole setup is very nice. I like to make web pages and do web development, and my own blog. I have developed my own blog. Everything what you see except the background image, the same as here. The background image is from raw pixel on FreePic. I can use it as long as I what is called, put the author in so people can see who made the background image, especially when I use it in my content, official contents. But anyway, back to the coin. If you go to Tom's Hardware, they have made an article about the coin. New Aleo crypto coin may give GPU miners a second chance. So, as we know, after the Ethereum merge, uh, everything went down. The profit was so bad on everything. So when I think about that it would give a second chance, I think they are talking about that Aleo could be a coin um, close up to Ethereum's value, or maybe higher, but somewhere around there. Because if it just gets to be around what other coins are today, like Caspa, Nexa, Dynex, all these coins, you don't gain huge amount of profits. So I think they are pointing out that it will mean that Aleo will reach around Ethereum's standard and value. Now, if we read here, according to a recent tweet from the official Aleo account, there are currently up to 14,000 nodes mining the coin. In addition, there are 20 million proofs per second, representing a 1000x improvement over the testnet second phase. However, unlike other cryptocurrency, Aleo doesn't rely solely on the best graphics card. You can also mine Aleo with a processor because part of the algorithm depends on the processor performance, so it has a role in the mining process. As such, miners will need to find the best combination of processor and graphics card. At the Aleo GitHub page shows that the minimum recommendation for an Aleo miner consists of a processor with 16 cores, 16 GB of memory, 128 GB of storage, and a network connection with upload and download speeds of 10 megabits per second. The developers recommend a processor with 32 cores and 32 GB of memory, but don't mention whether clock speeds or the total number of core has the biggest impact. If it's the latter, then there's no need to pick up one of the best CPUs on the market. However, the page does not highlight that competitive miners will probably want more firepower than the recommended hardware. Now, I have done some Googling and stuff, and I have found out that one of the CPUs that could be very efficient and affordable to buy or to get your hands on is this one. It comes with 18 cores and 36 threads, and also it has a good cache, 45 megabyte. And the second thing is, it writes that you need 16 gigabytes of memory. Now I know when you mine Monero and you want to set up with Ryzen processors to get the best efficient of your Ryzens, the cast latency, the CL, the lower it is, the better. But I don't know if this also is the same for this setup. It doesn't mention that, and it doesn't say anything. But I would buy a memory between. If you can get your hands on CL16 or CL18, I would try that. I will also try to test out if it will have some, because if it will have something to say, because I have some old, not old, but some memory sticks that have, I think it's CL22 or something. So I will test it to see if it will affect the mining efficiency, because I am going to get my hands on this processor. I'm going to acquire a motherboard, memory sticks, and I'm going to try to mine it to see. And I have some nice, if you can see here, they have a small overview of Aleo graphics card mining power. And I'm thinking to point my 3070 and 3060 cards to this setup. And if I'm not wrong, you need 8 cores, at least 8 cores for each graphics card you want. So that means if I have a 16 core processor, I can only attach 2 graphics cards to that motherboard that will be mining Aleo. An F2 pool do support Aleo mining. And as you can see here, yes, here you have it, 8 core CPU for 1 GPU. That means you need, if you want to have several cards, you need 8 cores additionally to get another GPU up and running. So, and also I see that they just write that NVIDIA GPUs is supported. I'm not sure if this is just at F2 pool, or if it is something with the algorithm, or because I can't find a setup where it's mentioned also in NVIDIA and AMD. And also you need to run a Linux version, Ubuntu version to set up. So, and you said you need a SSD storage of 128 gigabyte, memory of 8 gigabyte. So it will be interesting to test this out, because I think it could have some fair chance. I really do. It depends on the hype it gets, and how other miners or the community in general responds to this project. There are not a lot of information on their web page about mining, and I'm not sure when it's actually going to be available to mine and be launched, but as far as I see here, you can mine it through F2 pool. I'm pretty sure it's just on the test net, so to test these different to check if issues and everything, because I haven't seen anyone else posted that the mainnet is launched. But I think mainnet is close up. This article from Tom's Hardware is from December 10th of 2022, so it's not that old. Of course, it's a couple of months, but anyway, it will be interesting to see. I would give it a try and see if how efficient it is. Maybe it will pop, or maybe not. Just time will tell. Now, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was interesting. It's just a more information video on what my plans ahead. I will come back to you regarding the gaming. I have to purchase the game first, and then connect myself to the server. I have to see. I haven't played Grand Theft Auto for many years. I think it's at least 15 years or something. So back in those days, you had the Max Payne, the first Max Payne game, if you remember. That was a funny one. Yes, now if you like the video, if you like the content I make, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel to get notifications on upcoming videos. And for now, thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Have a nice day.